I need to mend my spear here a little bit because it's now down to satisfactory condition, which means that it's doing kind of considerably less damage than it normally would. So let's see here. Do you need? Oh yeah, yours is down to well maintained, which is not that bad. It's one below flawless, which is the max amount of condition you can be. Do you happen to have a stone on you that you can use to?
No, I'll mend this at the end of the session because
okay, sounds good.
I mean, it's a claymore. It's doing disgusting damage, anyways.
That's true. Claymores do a lot of damage.
I might practice two-hand as well, so I can use a great war sword. I don't know. I have no idea what I want to do with this character. I don't even remember why I made this character, except I kept making bad characters that were failing and getting frustrated. And then this one was playable. And then at that point, I was just getting absolutely bored out of my mind with warriors. And I think I was getting frustrated again with something. So that's when I made my first caster. And that's also when everything clicked.
Nice.
And it's like, yeah. So first legend hero character, you know, it's a caster of all things. I don't even think I bothered getting charm until I was like level 25 because I still didn't understand all that stuff.
Yeah, it's the casting system. I wouldn't say it's a complicated casting system, but I wouldn't say it's intuitive either, you know?
Yeah, and it's some of it you almost have to experience to understand, or, you know, take other people's words for it. Or find your own style.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of a lot of the kind of combinations you could do with the stat, or the skill system and stats, is that you really can kind of create a character that it feels very unique to you, which is very, very nice, very enjoyable. All right, we are going to try to... So this area has a bunch of randoms in it, and so because of that, it is very common to kind of get lost and have to go the same way multiple times to try to make sure you go the right direction.
You have the achievement for Tom Bombadil yet?
Let's see here. You can look at your achievements by typing the achievement command. I don't think I do, which is interesting because I could have swore we did that at one of the earlier episodes.
I actually have that achievement. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't have it. That's very strange.
Well, I mean, we're here. It would be a nice one to show off, I imagine.
Yeah, we'll do that at the end of all these trees. You want to go ahead and hit the next one?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Just trying to think.
We can go do Willow. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, right about this level. So I'm like 19 or 21 and stuff. Right around this level, once you hit hero, one of the defining things that you get when you become a hero is you have the ability now to change your title, which is the coolest thing in the game. No, it is actually really fun and cool. But you get to create a focus, which is kind of like a special magical artifact, which is like bound to you and you alone, which gives you some extra enhanced stats and abilities and stuff. And in order to make a focus, you need to kind of craft it with a couple items, and one of them is this special crystal that loads if you kill Old Man Willow. And so he's the kind of probably the first real true super mob you experience. There's plenty of like higher level mobs that you can run into, like mini mobs, but like this is the first like boss mob. And he's very difficult. But this is kind of around the time where you want to start thinking about getting a group together, potentially, to try killing him so that when you hit 21, you're ready for it. Oops. Kill these roots first, and then I'll kill that tree.
Oh man, that reminds me of the time that my troll killed your little hobbit and I looted their focus ring because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a strength ring. I felt so bad.
Oh, that's all good. That was an awesome fight.
Yeah.
That was an awesome fight. That was around Stone Door or something, right?
I think it was near Caravan, actually.
Oh, was it? I don't remember.
But yeah, we had some good fights back and forth between those two characters, and I think that was one of the few times I got the better of you.
Yeah.
And that I took your focus without meaning to.
It happens. It happens. I think the certainly the emphasis that people put on items is much too high. Like,
it is. I mean, I get really cranky. I get cranky about losing a staff, not so much because it's impossible to get the ingredients to roll one up, but because I'm spending upwards of an hour or more recreating it.
Yeah, I think it's a pain to do all that. I think what really should happen is, because I think staves are the only thing that I actually care minorly about when it comes to like those kind of items. Simply because
I've watched a full set of Shining Plate and I just shrugged and like, okay, cool, I got my staff at least.
Yeah, and I think part of that is there is such a big difference between a regular enchanted staff versus a focused staff. And I think
I don't even mind that. It's just it's the sheer amount of grinding, boring drudgery to replace a focus item.
Well, I think, but that's the thing. Like, I don't feel bad when I lose a focus ring or whatever, because I can just get a ruby ring, and it's like it's almost as good, right? And then if I want that extra one, I can go the extra mile, right? But like there's a very noticeable difference between having a staff and not having a staff, and this only applies to light side characters anyway.
There is, but I mean, I've had a couple of times where I just rolled up a regular enchanted staff and kept going because. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't as good, but I mean, it's still as good as the best a BN can have.
But I think
I was wearing enhancing gear, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but when you use one of those enchanted staves, it gives you +1. Well, it depends what gem you have embedded, but it can give you some minor stats. But it doesn't feel as good because you don't get the obvious effects of it's faster casting or you have reduced mana. So I think actually what they should do probably is that enchanting a staff and doing it the non-focus way, like the way the BNs do it, should give you basically the enchanted staff experience, but like just way reduced. So you have things are reduced by, I think spells are reduced by 15% with their focused with the staff.
I think so.
They should be reduced by 5. Like, just so you have that one little it's a little bit better, right? And then maybe it's just a tad faster, right? So it's still not good, but like you could feel like, this is doing something. And I feel like doing that, people really, at least me for sure, but I suspect people would really not care about staves nearly as much then. Like, obviously, yeah, okay, fine, it's better, but like it would kind of remove that stigma of like, oh, now my character just feels different, you know?
I can see that. Of course, I also think that dark side characters should be able to get a similar, evil focus staff.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like the fact that, like, I know the original concept was like dark side characters are supposed to be harder, but they should.
There's such a power imbalance, and they are serving the Dark Lord, who is a very terrifying power.
Yeah,
and he has a lot of power.
And I think they're cool and they're thematic, right? There should be some equivalent, dark side equivalent, which is like some like messed up, corrupted, whatever. And they shouldn't be the same. I don't like the idea that they're the same. I think it's stupid already how much stuff is shared between different races and factions, right? Like, I hate the fact.
I think some overlap makes sense because it is a single world, and there is always going to be a culture and technology exchange.
But like when it comes to spells, like a shaman, an evil shaman, I just feel like should not be casting the same kind of spell that a half elf cleric is,
Yeah, I mean they may have achieved the same purpose, but they're going to take an entirely different path to it.
Mm-hmm. A great example of this, they redid Energy Drain a while ago, which that's how you cure. Or it kind of creates like a group AoE cure for orcs. I think it's very cool idea. It was underpowered at the time. I hear it's gotten better, but I haven't checked.
It has
Go
got.
ahead.
I've never used it, but I've had it used on me a couple of times. And the last time it was used on me, it was noticeably disturbing to have used against me. So I imagine it had a pretty good effect on that group.
Oh, well, good, good. But it would be, I think it would be so much cooler if, like, orcs didn't have Cure Light and Cure Serious. They had that, you know? And that's how they, like, or a great example, not having Bob, but having Black Breath. Like, that's just so cool, right? Because it's a different play style. It's kind of like how, you ever played, like, any of those, like, card games and stuff where what is like Pokemon and Magic and whatever, right? Like
I played Magic a long time ago.
there's no overlap between everything. Like everything feels very distinct. If you're playing blue, you're playing blue, or if you're
Right.
I'm trying to think of like another example of a different type of game, right? But like there's like very minor overlap, but it's very obvious that these are very distinct factions with distinct strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, and I think some of the problem too just comes from the base Deku Mud code and the D&D heritage.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Cleared out the tree. Give you some cures here. Always want to stay relatively health. Let's see what is your health kind of looking at right now.
279 out of 351.
Pretty good. We can roll with that.
Yeah. We lost enough to summon Tom yet?
Yeah, that's actually the perfect time. So we're going to tell Tom. So if let's say you are in this forest, right? Actually, do you want to explain what Tom does here?
It has been a long time, so I may get it wrong, but it's like you get lost, and you have to be deep enough in the forest. If you're not deep and lost enough, Tom won't come for you. But if you're lost enough and you're in deep enough, you can tell Tom help, like you would communicate to any other player. And after a little bit of time, Tom will show up and make Tom Bombadil noises and poetry, and lead you out to safety.
Yep. He makes those Tom Bombadil noises at you, and it's like, oh, well, here we go. This is actually very useful for several reasons, but one in particular, if you're a newbie that you might run into, is you might walk into this forest by accident, and like we mentioned, the roots can ensnare you and trap you, and you can't get out of them. And the only way to get out would be to kill the roots, but you have to kill the trees first in order to do that. Otherwise, they're all going to be beating on you, and you're going to die horribly, right? So, if you are in that scenario, you can ask Tom for help, and he'll come and he'll kind of release you from the roots, and he'll lead you out of this kind of maze of a forest, and that way, it's you're not forced to die in a stupid way.
Yeah, Tom is such an interesting character. I mean, he doesn't seem to belong, but yet he makes perfect sense.
Yeah, just in Lord of the Rings in general.
Yeah, he's there for a brief moment in a very specific place, and he has absolute, total, godlike power over that very specific place. Mm-hmm. And he is so content with it. And he leaves everybody else alone. Everybody else leaves him alone. And he's just there doing Tom things.
Yeah, it's definitely a very interesting Tolkienism.
Yeah, I don't know if he was going to try expand on the concept or what he had in mind, because it's such an outlier.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a good chance. I'm not a Tolkien expert, so I'm sure someone's going to jump down my throat and be like, actually, this is what his son wrote about. No, but I mean, I assume there's a chance that it was kind of just one of those things that he thought was cool and he put it in, and then he was just like, well, I can't take it out. So
yeah.
All right, so we are waiting here for Tom. So after you tell Tom help, as I already did, you have to wait in the same place for him to come, and he will come. I think maybe we're a little bit deep in the forest or something, so he's taking a little bit of extra time. But once he does show up, we're going to go ahead and follow him, and he should hopefully lead us out. And this is good because I needed to mend my spear a little bit more as well. And actually, as long as we're here, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, there he is. So we're going to wait for him to say something. You can just follow him right now, but he'll give you a little something. There we go. So he's making Tom noises, so we're going to follow Tom, and now he's going to lead us out. There's also some good XP in the Barrow Downs, which are pretty close to here. We may go there. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's pushing it. I mean, we can hit some of it, but it's still kind of pushing it.
We'll probably start aiming for. We need to get some. I certainly need to get some TPs. Let's do this. Let's see here. Where could we get some TPs? Let's look at the map here. Take a good
why don't
little.
we clear out Old White just to get some cash, and then have you taken this character down the new Greenway?
I have gone down the new Greenway.
Okay, I haven't yet. But
we could go down there.
My problem with TP for me is going to be like going down towards, down towards Lorien Way and whatnot.
Let's do a little. Yeah, here I tell you what. Let's do some. We'll be a little bit more TP focused for the next little bit. Let's go and show off some like river walking, like why you would want to do some of this, right? Because so far this has been we've been pretty straightforward about like, oh, we go here and we kill things, right?
Yeah.
Let's do.
So we can actually stay in the Shire too for some of that river walking.
Yeah, or we could go down to like the Tarbad area, or we could even go all the way to Anduin and go down to Anduin.
Yeah.
But the Shire's right here. Might as well.
Yeah, you can just jump. Anduin is nice. You can get a boat and just sail down the whole Anduin and pick up like, a disgusting amount of TP.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So what we're going to do here is once we get out of the forest, which we just did, go ahead and follow me down. Aha, we got the achievement.
Nice.
Sweet. All right, we're going to go over here. So one way that you can get TPs is you explore different areas and you can open exits for the first time and whatnot, which are all great ways. Another way is you visit rooms that haven't been traveled recently by people, and people just tend not to be on the water very much because you can't ride on the water, and there's you're losing moves, and there's generally not that much stuff in the water in general, which honestly maybe is a bit of a gameplay flaw. Maybe we should add some more like gameplay to water. I don't know. But one of the things that you can do here is you will go and you can either swim or you can get a boat. Which where'd the boats load? I swear there's boats around here somewhere.
You were in the room with him already.
There's he sells boats, but I don't see any boats here.
Yeah.
I guess we just
shouldn't everything be
it's
frozen
5 silver.
by now? Shouldn't everything be frozen by now?
Let's see here. Is it let's see here. It is Astron. What month is that? Let's see here.
Things were frozen yesterday for me. Oh, it's spring now. Whoops.
Month. So yeah, depending on the time of the year.
Just way to find out. I tried to walk in.
Yeah, water might be frozen or not.
It's
so yeah,
not.
Astron is the spring and maybe frozen, but I don't think it is. Let's go. We can check. Nope, it's not frozen. So go ahead and you get a boat. I've got a boat here from. Actually, I'm just gonna buy another boat. This boat. I want this one. Thank you. Okay. And now when we go here, yeah, boom, just like that. Yep. It's here in a boat. We're in a boat. Your horse doesn't
The light boat of reeds that can carry a war horse and a fully armored warrior.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, basically all you do is you walk along the water and you get some TPs. So far, I got like what? I should make a little marker here. I've got a little XP ticker. I should make a TP ticker. I think that would actually be really nice. So let me make a note of that to do that, as opposed to constantly having to check here. We've got a little bit, so you just kind of go. We probably should have gone the other way because we're going against the current right now. But that was 300, 400 TPs for me right there.
I haven't got any TP out of that.
Oh, really? You didn't get any? I got 400, man. We left our horses behind, though, so we're going to go back down. We can also just kind of walk around here a little bit. These little stems here are kind of cool. They allow you to breathe underwater if you happen, well, a little bit if you go underwater, which is really cool. It's not like permanent breath, but it's a little something. Because in Mume, if you do go underwater, yeah, you can die. These room descriptions are really cool. The bog. There is a little solid ground here, and even the few patches are covered with reeds. The water is rather shallow, however, allowing some hobbits to manage exploring this area when the water level is low. Very cool. Very cool. All right, we will continue down the river, back the other way. There's also some like kind of extra hobbity stuff up here. Boats are kind of heavy though, so as you can notice, our moves are a little bit low, and that's a little unfortunate. There's something down here. There's a cabinet. There's a dagger in the cabinet. All right, we'll keep going on the water here.
Hobbit child casually playing right next to a dagger laying around.
Yeah, you know, it's hobbits. They're a little lackluster like that, or they're lackadaisical like that. Whatever. All right, now we can do this thing where we are on a current, so we can actually kind of rest, and the current will kind of take us along. And since we're in a boat, we're not going to be eating up any of our moves, so we're actually going to gain moves while we're in the river. Which usually, if you don't have a boat, this would cost you a lot of moves. But we're just going to kind of float down the river, kind of back the way we came, and hopefully find our horses somewhere around here. What moves you what, like every tick or so?
Something like that. Oh, I picked up a few more TP.
There you go.
20 more TP.
So you must have already done some river walking around here.
I must have done these rivers before.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. But so there's basically whenever you see a river, that's a great place to jump into. There's some water south of here and also north, and we'll go there because that tends to be relatively good as well. There we are.
Whoops.
All right, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go ahead and wait a minute. Oh, here, just go north. Just go north, because they weren't following us for some reason. Go south and get your horse, and then come back north. There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm actually going to drop this extra boat, because I don't want it. And actually, I am going to keep that boat. What am I talking about? Give me that boat. Give me that boat. I forgot we're going to go...
Yeah, the nice thing is when these rivers around the Shire are frozen, it's an easy way to infiltrate on Troll.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And let's see here. Let's go down here. There's some rivers we could hop onto over here. So we'll walk along this river all the way down. The Shire is actually a pretty big place. I don't think these are. Yeah. I don't think these are rapids, or not rapids. I don't think these rivers flow.
Right. Oh, all of my food decayed. Lovely.
Oh, love it. Here, stand up, and then we'll just hop right here. Do you need some meat? I've got some meat. Oh, you got create food spell? Nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully this hobbit doesn't tattletale on you.
Oh, right. Crap, I forgot about that. I don't have that here.
It's okay. We'll, yeah, the hobbits don't take kindly. If you're not a citizen, they don't take kindly to people casting strange magic in their land. At least if there's a witness. All right, I'm actually pretty low moves, though, so we're going to go ahead and... actually, let's do this at Brandywine Bridge. It's a little bit safer. There we go. Alright, we're going to regen some moves. And sleeping's usually fastest, so I'm gonna rest, because it's a little bit more bionic. But that was pretty good TPs. Let's see here, where else could we go? Yeah, we can go south. There's a little bit of water north, but that's probably not worth it. We go way east, but that's probably a little bit much as well. Let's do this. Let's go and kill some brush real quick, and then we'll probably wrap up and then head back to Bree. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Sounds good?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah. Let's do that then.
Because I also have 4 hours to finish up at work.
Yeah.
And the sun is out. I want to go take some pictures.
Yeah. Gotta do real life stuff. In that case, I'm going to sleep here so we're a little bit faster.
I've got a box of glass dry plates that have been begging to be used, and when it's sunnier, they expose faster.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Let's see where we're at right now. That's good enough. All right. Let's go ahead and stand. I'm going to drop this boat. I definitely don't want this extra boat because it's very heavy. Don't forget to ride. And we're going to head off to the east. To the east. There's lots of good XP and a bunch of these little kind of nooks and crannies. I highly recommend. We haven't really been doing it that much, but like you can explore all of these. Oh, that's a little confusing. You can explore all of these kind of nooks and crannies and get a fair bit of XP just from kind of like exploring the map a little bit more. We've been pretty much just kind of going through the main routes here for most things. Let's see here.
Three snakes is the mob always confused me.
Three snakes is the mob?
Yeah, we don't really have. I mean, it's for the environment and the biome. It's like a tree snake makes almost no sense.
Really? I mean, you'd think the tree snake would make a lot of sense in a forest.
Yeah, but this, we're close to the Shire. This is supposed to be like an England stand-in, and you don't really have tree snakes in England.
Do they not? Oh. What about forest spiders? Got more spiders in here for you. Alright. Kill these. These are not very good XP for us. Oh, you know what we should do, actually? Let's go kill Fernie.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, man. So many spiders. Yeah, Fernie is he's like I don't know how to describe him. There's like your basic mobs, and then Fernie is like, he's not a super mob at all. But he's like he's a unique mob who is a little bit tougher than probably what your average mob is going to look like. And I wouldn't even say tougher, he's just a little special.
Yeah.
He's like elite mob. Alright, we'll kill that. Alright. Very nice. And so he's in this little trail here. It's got some ruffians.
I don't think I've done.
You haven't done him?
No, because that was a new exit for me.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I must have just been spam leveling this character or something around Rivendell.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as he got high enough level to start killing troll mobs.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Killing the ruffians. And then to the east of here, there's going to be a couple mobs. And let's kill the thugs first. Thugs.
Yeah, I'm still engaged with a ruffian.
Oh, are you really? I'll come back. Did the classic leaderism of just leaving people behind. Here, we'll kill the thug. You should die pretty fast. I think probably one of the things that is, I'm just thinking about TPs. One of the things that feels a little bit bad about TPs is it's hard to predict when you're going to get them. Like, I think that's one of the reasons people don't have as much problem with XP or, like, war points or whatever. It's like, like, oh, if I kill this thing, I may not know how much I get, but I'm gonna get something, But with TPs, a lot of times you get 0, and you're like, ugh,
Yeah, that's the frustrating thing about it. Do you want to do brush, or do you want to see if we can get you a gilded shield the hard way?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do Fernie, and then we'll do the Gilded Ghost and see if that works. All right, so we killed the thugs. We've got Fernie left here. I think we killed the robber, right? Yeah, we killed the robber.
Yeah.
So Fernie has a key on him, sort of, and it's going to allow us to get into his back room where he keeps some treasure.
I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't ran into in any PK.
Yeah, I haven't gotten jumped here yet. Unlock wall.
Yet.
Open wall. We're gonna get all the monies here, and then we have to pick or bash the floorboards. I think I could probably pick them. Nope, I can't. So we're gonna have to bash them. So you can bash exits here if you can't get through them the normal way. You can just push your way through. So that's what we're gonna do. Like savages. There we go. Floorboards gave way under pressure. And then hopefully, a shield bearing the markings of the Arthedain is here. So Arthedain shield. It's a very good shield. It's just one step below the gilded shield. If you don't want it, it still sells for a good amount of money. And then some gold loads in the chest. And boom, look at that. Look at that. Alright, so let's head out of here. But there's also, funnily enough, which I think from a game design perspective is probably not ideal, but the Arthedain shield and the Gilded shield, which are very close in terms of stats, are really close together. You'd think that maybe the Gilded shield load a little bit further away or something, but anyway.
Probably really old Mume where there wasn't a lot of room to load stuff.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, we're looking for a crow around here, and this crow is going to load a key to this place that we're trying to go, called Gilded, and it's called Gilded because the Gilded shield loads there. And of course, now I can't find the. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh well, we'll kill the wargs too.
Yeah.
But it's got a fun little experience trying to get in there, and
what I would like to know is how people figured it out, because there are literally no clues in the world about the existence of this shield, where to get it, how to use that ridiculous basket system or anything.
Yeah, using the basket system, that I think is really hard. Like, okay, you could walk around and you could find a key, and you'd be like, oh, what's that? It maybe goes to this door that's over here that's close by. Like, that makes sense. Okay, I can see people figuring that out. But, like, winch is such a crazy command to just...
Yeah.
expect people to figure out, okay, where is that stupid bird? It was right here. It can't wander too far, but it can move pretty fast.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about wards loading this close to Bree either. That's obviously a relic.
I don't know. Is there?
I don't think the lore is there for it.
Any definitive data on where wargs loaded?
I don't know. There it was. We bash it.
I don't know if you can. It's airborne.
Yeah, nope.
Well, airborne's not there. Yeah. But anyway, so I load this key. Woo! Got this key. And, oh man, I'm kind of low on moves here. If you go up here to... Oh, we got some ghosts there, too. Over here to Bushwall. Oh, I guess we're going to kill these bulls, too. I wasn't going to kill them. But hey, if they want to die, they're going to die.
We suddenly become matadors.
Yeah, right. We'll kill all the bulls.
And this is a classic PK trap around here, too.
Mm-hmm. It's not even a trap. It's a PK area, which is something I think. I wish they did more of. I know, like there is a lot of effort put into making zones PKable, especially new zones. But for whatever reason, they're very key shy. All right, unlock exit north. Oh yeah, just pick it. Like, I don't know about you, because you built a zone over in ABR.
Yeah.
I'm sure you ran into a situation where like, oh, could I put a locked exit over here? And they were like, no. They don't like handing out keys that much, it seems like.
I don't know that I ever asked for a locked exit. I think the biggest point of contention I had was with the outhouse. And did I not get in the basket?
It has to be one at a time, so I'll go first and then you go.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's explain this real quick. So we went into this thing, and there's this little muddle here, or I should say, this little like kind of like scenario where there's like a basket overhead of this platform that you want to get on, and so we went upstairs, and then we got in the basket, or we winched the basket up. I got in the basket, and now the basket's like for my body weight, lowering me down, and then you winched it too early.
Oh. Sorry.
Anyway, so I'm gonna go back into the basket. I'm gonna go hang. We're gonna descend again, and once the basket gets to the bottom, I'm gonna step off, and then Dawnborn, he's gonna have to winch it back up, so he can come in and do the same thing as well. Oh, I'm out of water, so I have to drink some oil here pretty soon.
Watch, all this in the shield doesn't load.
Yeah, right. Oh, there we go. All right, so
you
now
up?
Go ahead and winch. Yeah. It does load. Very nice, which means I can bash it.
Nice.
It's also considered good form to not kill it before your group mate comes, because you can only enter this one at a time. So he's coming, and it's not going to die that fast. But oftentimes it can die before the other person gets down, and they're like, "Where's my XP?"
The other thing that's counterintuitive is like you winch the basket down, and then to get in it, you move one room north.
Mm-hmm. I guess the basket's just north.
It has been almost a year since I've done this.
Since you've gotten the ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. You gotta go down now. There you go. Let's mess him up.
You want me to tank?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm fine. At this level, when we're both like...
yeah, he's bashable. So.
Yeah, he's bashable and stuff. It doesn't really matter. And this is we're probably gonna kill this and then go wrap up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is also a really, even if you don't need the shield, like this shield, the Gilded Shield, or the Arthedain Shield, these are great to sell. They give you a good amount of money. Anyways, the stuff fell off the edge, and now we have to go and... Ooh, I don't have clam on for some reason. And then we go and... Hey, we got the shield. Nice.
I think the Gilded sells for, what, 10 gold? And I think it retails for 14 or something like that.
There we go. I think it just popped. Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, actually, I think selling the Gilded gets you like 10 gold or something.
Yeah, I think it literally just popped. Yeah, it's more than that. I think it's like... Pick, exit south. My goodness, typing. Open, exit south.
Gotta get our mounts.
Yeah, I think it's like... Yeah, it's like, yeah, 10 to 15 gold. It's a good amount of change.
Yeah. Our mounts are still in the basket room, too.
Oh, good point. Oh, man, we're taking forever to pick this thing. Gotta practice more pick.
I keep wanting to cast Break Door.
Yeah. Alright, we got our mounts now. Oh, we're gonna sign the guest book. Gotta sign in. Let's see who else was here. We had Druski, Ritter, and Niena. Very nice. All right, we're going to go east here. Need some water, so drink water, pour water,
That's
skin.
putrid, though.
Is it putrid water? I don't know. I drank it pretty easily.
You might get sick. Yeah, but you might get sick a little bit later on. And what is how? I forget what that one gives you when you get sick, but it's like food poisoning kind of thing.
The flu or something?
No, I don't remember.
Oops, I'm supposed to be.
It's another one of those annoying and slightly sucky poisons.
Yeah, you can get sick in this game, and then you have to either wait it out, or people can cure you through various things.
I had cram on my horse. I don't know why. Okay, whatever.
I'm gonna go ahead and sell all these spears. Sell all dagger here. Sell all dagger. Sell star. Sell spear. Sell sword. Sell star. Drop boat. Did we get everything? Get all spear. Sell all spear. All right, so I'm going to remove my shield and sell both of these. Wait, no, I'm going to wear the gilded shield, and I'm going to sell both of the Arthadane shields. Nice. That was a good amount of gold. All right, so and then so this is just common courtesy whenever you're in a group and you're out there and selling stuff. Usually people kind of pool the resources, or they always split at the end. So we made about 20-something gold here, 30-something gold.
I don't actually need to go, so.
Oh, well, we're going to do it anyway. So we have 17 gold. There we go. This is just good etiquette. If you're playing the game, that's what you should do. Oh, we got some cram, too. I'm going to look. All right. So that was a good session. We got a lot done.
Yeah, I got 322k XP out of this.
That's pretty good. And at the end, we always got to end with some sort of fun activity, like eating or drinking or
Well, they have beer.
playing some instruments or something. They got beer? Let's see here. Uh-oh, why is this broken? All right. Yeah, you want some beer bottles?
Yeah, let's get beer.
All right.
Beer's good.
Well, let's do it then. Okay.
Toast is the command. Huh. You know, I'm surprised. I'm surprised there isn't an action for toasting.
You got to use the emote command or something.
Yeah.
All right. Do a little sippage action. Get a little toasty. Perfect. Well, thanks for hopping on, man. Thanks for playing. We got a little experience in the...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying we got a little experience in the Old Forest and Old Fornost. Did some quests. Did some river rafting.
Yeah, this was great. I appreciate having me on.
Not bad. If anyone runs into Dawnborn in game, be sure to say hi. He's a very friendly fellow. A lot of experience. He's done building before, and he likes to. I would say he always likes to keep it fun whenever he's playing. So, yeah, say hi and go on an adventure.
Yeah. Okay, I will catch you later. I'm going to go get a little bit of TP and then call it a day myself.
Sounds good. Take it easy. Peace.
You too.